Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 38 of my Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough. Now this is going to be a very quick episode because we are on day 30th of winter, year 1, which means this is our last day of year 1 and I didn't want to start a new year and a new season in this episode. So, day 30 of winter, this is the last day of the year. The mountain summit is a good place to be to greet the dawn for the year. So we are watching all of our television now. So, year-end special, today is the last day of the year, let's relax and do nothing today. So can you believe 38 episodes in, and we are at the end of year 1. So what's Farmer Fran talking about? Today I don't have any questions to ask, see you tomorrow. So we've watched all of the television, and like I say, normally these are a lot longer, but I wanted to start next week's episode afresh in year 2. So of course there is an event today, New Year's. So we're going to spend a little bit of time sorting our tools out, of course, ready for spring year 2. And like I say, this is a very short episode, just on the final day of year 1, just to wrap it up all nicely. I probably should have planned this a little bit better, so this didn't happen, but never mind. So yeah, like I say, 38 episodes in, and next week we are going to be moving on to year 2. Which is insane. Of course, this is going to be one of the longest playthroughs on my channel because we are playing all the way up till the end of year 3 and the sort of start of year 4 in a way. So yeah, it's gonna be a long journey, but I hope that you guys are here for it. So with that, let's head out. I do enjoy all the seasons of this game, but it is going to be nice to say goodbye to winter for a little while. So here's Binky the horse, and we do have a couple of jump cuts and stuff this episode. I'm not sure what was happening as I was recording, but there was a lot of pauses and such, so I have obviously skipped those out. Now we should be taking the horse out of the barn, but for some reason we didn't, so I do think we go back and rectify that. But let's look after the animals in the barn. I mean the stable, I meant the stable. We do need to take the horse out. Now here is one problem. So the cow is okay, happy, but unfortunately, and I tried this a few times, we are not getting any milk from the cow. So what has happened here is during that hurricane last time, I asked the Harvey Sprites if they could help with looking after the animals, and they must not have done as good a job because unfortunately my cow was not fed yesterday. That's what's happened there. I assume that's what's happened there anyway, because I'm not getting any milk, like I say. But we'll go ahead and feed them. And I think we have less, I know here we are trying again, but no, it's not happening. And I think we have less eggs today as well, unfortunately, which is a real shame. But I think that's all to do with the hurricane. So with that, let's head out. And again, I hope you're okay with a very quick episode. Like I say, I just didn't want to start a new year and a new season straight after this one. So here we are on our ×5 speed looking after the chickens. And again, I think we are missing a few eggs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, I think there was. It's a little bit hard to keep up when it's on ×5 speed. But I think we were maybe missing 1 or 2 eggs. So with that, we are done with looking after the chickens. We're going to head out. And what are we going to do? Well, it looks like there's going to be another speed up because we are going to go and do a bit of mining. So once again, we're on part 38, so it's a bit late to ask, but I hope you don't mind these speed ups. So of course, because it's a festival day, all the money that we would receive on shipping stuff today we will not get it today. I think we won't get it till the 2nd, to be honest with you. So we're just going to ship a few things. And apologies if you can hear any traffic noise in the background. I do try and keep background noise to a minimum, but sometimes it can't be helped. And if you just heard another noise there, that was my bunny rabbit going through her. She has like a cardboard tube, a really long thing, so you can hear a little pause going across that. So this is where I rectify not taking the horse out. So we are now getting the horse out of the barn. And we are just under halfway through with this episode. So like I say, very, very short one. So what are we going to do for the rest of the day? Now today is a little bit of a strange one because you have to wait all the way till midnight for the event to actually happen. So we have a lot to do to wait till midnight. Well, we don't have a lot to do, actually. We have nothing to do. So it's finding something to do, isn't it? But it looks like we're going to do a bit of fishing. As I say, we have everything ready for the morning, which you will, of course, see next week. So with that, let's do a speed up while we do a bit of fishing. So it's a little bit of a boring episode, this one, I'll be totally honest with you, but it's quick. As I say, on day 30, it's... Oh, she's doing zoomies around the room. I'm so sorry. My rabbit's doing like binkies around the room. She's got the zoomies. Oh, bless. So, yes, as I was saying, I'm terribly sorry. She's distracting me. I wish you could see her, what she's doing. I'm so sorry about that. But as you can see, there's not a lot to do in winter. So trying to keep things up till midnight is really, really difficult. So I had a look in the fridge, but we're not actually supposed to be here. I made a mistake. We're supposed to be in the cupboard. Or the cabinet, as they call it. So we did fish up a couple of... One branch, but we are going to take the other 2 branches out because we can do something with them tomorrow. We can chop them tomorrow. So we're just doing a little shuffling everything back. And we will chop those branches tomorrow. So let's head out of the farm. And I'm not entirely sure where we're headed. Perhaps to the beach, I would say. But it's 12:30 in game. So we only have about another just under 12 hours to go. But we are going to get rid of this rubbish. I'm going to check the notice board. Notice for New Year's Eve party. And of course tomorrow in game is the New Year's Day party, which is quite exciting. There are 2 options for the New Year's Day party. So we're going to see one in next week's episode, and then we'll see the second option next year in game, in year 3. Of course, in your first year of the game, you can't do that event because you arrive on the 2nd. So we're just checking our stats and everything else. Say a little hello to Harris, see if he's got anything new to say, but he hasn't. So with that, we're heading out. And again, apologies if you can hear my bunny rabbit roaming around. So it's only 2 p.m. We have to wait all the way till midnight, so we do have a lot of time on our hands. Are we going to go mining? No, I changed my mind. We're not going to go mining. I think we probably should have done, though, to be honest. Instead, it looks like we're going to be doing a spot of fishing, so ×5 speed again. I'd be very surprised if we catch anything here. And this is on ×5 speed, so as you can see, I was sat here quite a while. And we're not having much luck catching anything, are we? Now 9 p.m. So about 3 hours to go. 10 p.m. And at 11, we're going to head up. So we did actually catch 2 fish. We do have a boot we need to get rid of. We can put that fish in our pond tomorrow. But just a little bit of a jump cut here while we wait till midnight and off we go. So this is the New Year's Eve festival. So I'm going to be quiet and let you enjoy the festival. There's not too much to it. And I will be back with you when it's done. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to watch the sunrise. Oh, you'd be knackered, wouldn't you? You'd be absolutely knackered. But that is pretty much it for this festival. And that is it pretty much for this episode as well. So thank you very much for watching. Like I say, next week we will be starting spring year 2, which I'm really, really excited about. Year 2 always feels a little bit more bulked up, I suppose. So I'm really excited for that. May this be a good year for the village. I hope so too. And with that, that's it. So thank you very much for watching. And until next week, bye Embers.